Republican Governor Doug Burgum of North Dakota, a top finalist to be Mr. Trump's running mate. And let's talk about Donald Trump's debate performance. 3 times he refused to say that he would accept the results of this election. He still has not conceded the 2020 election. You have said that Joe Biden is the legitimately elected president. So let me ask you, should Donald Trump, as the presidential nominee, unequivocally accept the election results?
Well, Kristen, I heard him on Thursday night say that he would accept the results of the election if it was free and fair and secure, all the things that any of us, whether you're an independent, a Democrat, or Republican, would expect, like the elections we have in North Dakota, where people don't challenge them because we've got secure elections. And I think that's what we need in this entire country. I think he answered the question. I think the real question is, if President Trump wins in the fall, which it looks like he will, will Joe Biden and the Democrats accept the results?
Well, as you know, though, in his answer repeatedly, there were caveats. And those types of caveats are what undermine people's faith in a free and fair democracy. Is he not undermining people's faith in the democracy and the democracy itself by raising questions about the fairness of the 2020 election, which, by the way, is on record as being one of the most fair elections in U.S. history?
I think I have to reject the whole premise, because just in the short lifetime, you don't have to be that old to know that in 2000, the Democrats challenged the election. They had every right to challenge it. It went down to one county, the Hanging Chads in Broward County in Florida. In 2016, yes, Hillary Clinton conceded the election, but then immediately after that began, what's still going on today, a smear campaign about whether the election results in 16 were legitimate. And so both parties have done this. As a country, if we want to move forward, we have to have elections that both parties agree to.
Governor, let me just push back for a moment, because therein lies the difference. Everyone has a right to challenge the election. Donald Trump challenged the election results. He had a right to do that. And yet Hillary Clinton and Al Gore conceded. Donald Trump has yet to concede. Is that not undemocratic, particularly for someone who's running to be the leader of this country and the free world again?
Donald Trump, at the end of his term on January 20th, left the White House. We had a smooth transition, and I think it's fair.
January 6th wasn't exactly a smooth transition, Governor.
Well, I think we have to say that there was a smooth transition, and everybody in both parties is going to challenge elections if they don't think they're fair. And we don't have one election in America. There's over 3,100 counties. And each of those counties sometimes have different rules. And in 2020, of course, with COVID, there was a myriad set of new rules and regulations that we had never seen before. And so, of course, I think going into 2024, I think both parties are going to be very focused on it. And I think this is the idea that this is the threat to democracy. As a governor in North Dakota today, I've been living under what I call the Biden dictatorship because of all the rules and regulations. Now, thank goodness for this Supreme Court that came out on Friday with the Chevron ruling, because maybe now we can put a stop to agencies actually creating laws that don't come from Congress.